Today I want to talk about why I love and hate Beehiiv. The reason why it's love and hate is because Beehiiv is a great platform, and I'm going to be honest with you. Well, I hate it. Why? The hatred is not just with Beehiiv; it is with most US companies, and I'll explain what I mean. Most US companies, they tell you that it's world products and stuff like that, but the truth is that they make stuff for US and US only. That's like when they make stuff, they make it like they think they make stuff for US and then they say, oh, they market it to the world, and that's what pains me. They don't really consider we that are in the third world countries, in other countries that. Okay, I'll give an example. The stuff is loading, and I will explain when it's completely loads. I want to show you the dashboard and see everything. Now, Beehiiv as a newsletter platform, if you have 500 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, as low as the subscribers is, you can start making money with Beehiiv, right? I've seen a lot of case studies out there. Now, I do have there's a brand, one of my blog that has 400 subscribers, and I send email every week, and I get about 25 to 30% open rate, right? Now, the problem is I know of course, currently I'm using ConvertKit. I know with Beehiiv, but I'm using the two platforms. Just let's be clear. I have different brands and different blogs that I'm running on the different platforms. So it's not like, oh, I'm using ConvertKit. I'm using the two together, right? But it's not the same brand. You understand? Does it make sense? Yeah. I hope it makes sense. Okay. So now the problem is they have Beehiiv Boost, they have an ad network. So simply what you just do is you just approve the ads you want to show you on the ads, and that's it. And once you write, the ads will be shown on your content, and you get paid. In 72 hours or so, you get paid, which is really, really good. But here's the catch, here's the problem. If you are not in the US, you cannot really enjoy it. Or let's say if you're not in one of those developed countries or Western countries like UK, or you cannot really enjoy it. What do I mean? If you are in a country like Nigeria, right? Let me be clear. If you're in a country like Nigeria where Stripe does not work, PayPal does not work, and the only platform that probably works is Payoneer and Wise. Guess what? You cannot use the ad platform. You cannot even monetize or anything. Same thing with ConvertKit. ConvertKit has some monetization features, which is like money making features. But you cannot use it because first of all, ConvertKit it will not even allow you to use it because you are not in the US or anything. So once it detects your location, you cannot. You tell you it's not available in your country. And I'm like, the brand I'm building, the audience is in the US and other countries. Why would you like it? The fact I'm in Nigeria does not mean like this is internet. This is the 21st century. The stuff you can be in your one village in Nigeria and build stuff in the US. And for the people in the US, you interview people, ask them questions, and make stuff for them, and they will be using it without you even flying or even knowing what the air in the US smells like, right? So a lot of people have done it. It's not like this is not old. This is not new. This is not news. This is not news. Yeah, is it not? This is not news or this is not news. I don't know, but this is not news. It's like are we talking about? We've passed that stuff since, right? So that's the problem I have because now with Beehiiv, I have to connect Stripe. I don't have Stripe, right? But I have everything it takes to monetize my newsletter and start making money immediately. The email list is warm. These people are ready. They read my stuff every week. It's just to connect and put it, but they're like, oh, you need to have Stripe in order to connect it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you in the Beehiiv dashboard so you see what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. So this is the dashboard, right? So I currently have 4 subscribers. I'll try as much as possible to grow subscribers. If you're watching this video and love to follow my journey on how I'm making money online and things I'm testing and everything, and what I'm working on and what I'm learning, subscribe. The link is in the description, and I'll send you no spam, nothing like that. You can not subscribe anytime, or so you can join. So I've sent some emails before why you should not start blog if you want to make money online. Finally getting me with this blogging thing. What have you been up to? Stuff like that. I have currently have 4 subscribers and that's it. So let's see the other dashboard. So this is the wallet. So there's Boost, right? There are 3 ways you can make money on Beehiiv. There is ads, Boost, and paid subscriptions. So what's ads? Ads is simply inside your newsletter. As people are reading it, they'll see kind of like an It's the way you know normal ads on website, but this time it will be in newsletter. You'll see a box or section, and then write off about whatever ad it is, right? In your newsletter, right? In your content. So that's ads. Then another one is boost. Now what's boost? Boost is simply when people subscribe to your newsletter, there'll be a pop-up asking your subscribers if they want to sign up to all these newsletters, depending on the one you approve, right? And like this one, I get $2 per subscriber. So what the person just needs to do is subscribe, and I get $2. Wow, $4. Wow, my God. Well, for me, what I basically do is look for a newsletter that is similar to mine, like in terms of what my audience is. That way, it's easier for them to the conversion will be higher. $8 per subscribers. Imagine if for everybody that subscribes to your newsletter, 10, let's say 100 people subscribe to your newsletter, 10 subscribe, that's $80, man. You don't even have to do anything. You just make money even before people join your immediately before joining your newsletter. You're making money. Okay. The other one is ads, which I've explained, and then there's paid subscription. So if you want to run a paid subscription where people pay a certain amount and they get a particular number of newsletter every month, that's what paid subscription is for. Now you see where I talked about the only method you can use to collect payment is Stripe. So if you ask me to connect to Stripe. Now the problem is that Stripe does not work for Nigerians, right? You cannot create an account on Stripe for Nigerians. Now the only way you could probably connect an account to Stripe is by opening an LLC opening a business in US, which most companies do it, which but you have to pay money, like you have to pay a certain amount, I think $500 or so. 500 that like if I had the money, like $500, I would have done it. That way I would be able to monetize my newsletter. But I mean, like I don't know, but what would it take if they just connected Wise or Pioneer or something like that, right? It would have been nice. That way, and every different persons you get to have payments. Different persons can monetize. Think of it this way. Now I cannot monetize. Imagine how much Beehiiv would have been able to make, right? If they connected other payment platforms, right? Now, let's be clear. In the future, there are two ways I can solve this problem. One, I can probably wait for them in the future when they add other platforms and it works, and then I can say, okay, let me monetize. But I don't really think that would be a priority for them because, technically speaking, most Stripe works for everybody in the US. Like it works in the US. It's not really a big deal. And I told you that most of the time they build stuff for the US and then they say it's for the world. That's just one of the problems. It's not just with Beehiiv, it's more about most of the softwares. I've had those issues. This is one of the issues I have, right? They build stuff for the US and they say it's for the world. And I'm like, it's just like when you watch those movies and they do world tour and you're like, you just went to US and then you went to Mexico. How's that world tour? Like water would involve moving from all those countries from countries. Like that's what water mean, not you move through Europe and you say you've gone through the world. Like, dude, stop that. Right? I'm just saying. So the only thing I could do is now I could wait to see if I can earn up to $300 or $500 from another method and then open a Stripe account. If I do open a Stripe account in US, it will open me up to a lot of other opportunities. Right? I will have Stripe to collect payments for via different platforms and different methods. Right? That's one thing I can do. The other thing I could do is yeah, basically that's what I can do. There's nothing else. The other thing I can do if I want to monetize my newsletter is I can reach out to sponsors directly by myself, right? But I don't the number of subscribers I have, they're not that big that you know you get it's about 400 subscribers. And so if I had like 20,000 subscribers, I could have said okay. If I had like 100,000 subscribers, I could have said something like this. Okay, but let me grow my subscribers first and focus on growing my subscribers first, and then I'll look at other opportunities. So that's why I love VI is really really good. Like the platform is good. In fact, I'm using it. I have an affiliate link for it if you want to join the platform. If you're looking at it from other, it's meant for newsletters. It's created for newsletters. Beehiiv is not yeah. It's how do I explain it? Most people they will think, oh, you have to get all the email marketing platforms are not built the same, right? Beehiiv is built for newsletters, right? You want to write newsletters, a local newsletter or something like that. That's what Beehiiv is built for, right? That's why I think it's beautiful because I might be wrong, but that's what it's beautiful. All the features I see, everything is newsletters, right? The other platforms where if you are using email marketing for e-commerce, all those things, all those little and crazy features that you need to like manage your e-commerce, track this, do this. There are other softwares I think I don't know. I'm not into e-commerce, so I don't really know the email software that does that kind of thing. But yeah, right? So email marketing is for newsletters, right? Beehiiv is for newsletters. Yeah, that's it. Beehiiv is for newsletters. Other platforms have different specific use case, right? So that's why it's not really a competition stuff. The other platform I can say that is close to being a platform for newsletters is ConvertKit. Yeah, but ConvertKit is not really newsletter. You can use it for newsletter, but it's not really built for newsletters because this is it. The people who built Beehiiv, they they are the founders of Morning Brew and yeah, the founders of newsletters, and they built Beehiiv more like they became so big that they had to build their own infrastructure to run their own newsletter, and then for them they they gave birth it gave birth to Beehiiv, and now so you see the vision like where it's coming from, right? To make it easier for people to run newsletter. Now, let's say I had Stripe, which I know I get it had not to do with Beehiiv. Like I understand, but nevertheless, it pains my heart. Like it grieves me. It's not really. Sometimes you like, but it did not do anything, but it's paining me, my heart. Like really, if I would have monetized it in my newsletter now and I was making some a couple of bucks easily, I'll just do that stuff. But I know it's not their fault that I cannot connect to Stripe. Like it's not their problem. But you guys should make this thing accessible so that you'll be a global brand, not just US and all that. Well, if I think of it this way, if I had a Beehive alternative, that is a bit, if it was like 60% as good as Beehive, right? And I can connect Payoneer or I can connect Wise, which are the two platforms that works for me fine and really, really good. I already have accounts in those platforms and I use Payoneer and all that to receive payments. If I can connect those ones, why would I be waiting immediately? No time to waste. I'll switch straight up, right? But I've not seen that platform. If you know that platform, let me know. But other than that, what I'll do is I'll find a way to get a Stripe account and do that later on. But I'm thinking the thought just came to me right now. I'm thinking I should write an email asking and pleading and begging. Is it asking, pleading, or begging? I don't know. To which of the people would I ask? The CEO, the marketer, the chief product officer, launch. Yeah, I'll ask them. I'll disturb them. All their webinars, I'll ask them and beg them. Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking I would do. Yeah. I'll do that. But even if I don't know how long it will take, but I'll try. At least it will make it a good story that I reached out to them, I talked to them, and they didn't respond or they responded. I don't really know. The team looks like they're supportive and everything, but ah, that's what I'll do. So for emphasis, all the features of Beehiiv is really good. If you're in the US or any other country where you have Stripe, please use it. I'm still using Beehiiv. It's not like I didn't switch. I'm not switching anyway. In fact, I'm even thinking of adding another newsletter because you can have up to 3 publications. I'm adding another newsletter for a different brand to this one, right? But it pains me that I cannot easily monetize. It pains me. It grieves my heart, right? So that's that. That's for that. So that's the video. So a note to self: reach out to the Beehiiv people. If I can reach out to 10 different persons on the platform and I can reach out to them consistently, look for their personal email, look for their look for their personal email, look for their company corporate email, and reach out to them. Just make sure that every 3 days, no, not 3 days. 3 days is too much. Every week, I send them an email. 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 And then maybe I can use Twitter. No, not Twitter. Most of them will not allow me to message on Twitter. Anywhere they are, follow them and I message them, right? I just want to get them to acknowledge me and say something, right? So that's that. If you're considering using Beehiiv and you want to get 1 month free trial, you can use the link in the description and you can try all the pro features and everything and see if it's good for you. Until next time, my name is Wisdom.